Hello. How is everyone today? I don't know if anybody's actually in chat, but we're going to say hi anyway. Because I am way late today. It's almost 4:15, and I'm supposed to start at 11 a.m. Ooh, music's going on. There is music going on. Hey, Sharpie. How are you today? Let's hit studio mode real quick so I can set up the game capture. As usual, I am going into this blind, which means the music's really loud. Let's see, enable telemetry. By enabling telemetry, you'll help us learn more about how you play the game by allowing bug reports and usage data to be sent to developers. Blah, blah, blah. You know what? Sure, make your game better. Just don't go selling my info, okay? You probably are. It's probably in the privacy policy, but, you know, we'll find out. Critical Role Pack, free DLC. Download now. I can download free DLC? I am doing good, and I'm glad you're doing good. There is free DLC, so I get to be born in January 1st again. I remember the time that Valve, being kind of silly, said, what was it? They said there was a lot of people born on January 1st. Nobody wants to type or, you know, fill in the whole thing. They just put in their year. Alright, let's alt tab back into here. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Stop it. I don't want that right now. Close. Thank you. Let's go into options. Sound. Let's get that volume down just a bit there. I'm gonna leave it up. You always put in your birth date. I don't put in my birth date. I just put it in my birth year. Which I ain't saying out loud at the moment. No birth year for me. Nope, not gonna do it. Alright, do we have, there's like different layouts for the interface. Cool, I like it. We got controls, we've got sound, we got sea shanties. That's cool. Okay, that stays in. Is there, I'm looking for, am I missing it here? Where's subtitles? I want subtitles. Language, English. Well, it is one of those games. There's probably more text than anything anyway, so there might not actually be quote-unquote subtitles. We shall find out. Save changes. Yes. Alright, new game. We're starting the game up. We're going to play some... We are going to play ourselves some Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire. Okay. New game settings. Classic difficulty is for people who want Deadfire's standard combat challenge. Then you have Veteran. Then you got Path of the Damned. Path of the Damned just sounds really bad. New to real-time with pause combat, or who find classic difficulty a little... I don't know if I find it difficult. Maybe we can try better, higher, later? I don't know. We could do some level scaling. Nah, we're just going to leave it at classic and go with that for right now. I don't want to spend too much time on picking out difficulties. Obsidian Entertainment presents Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire. And stars. There's stars. Oh, they're so pretty and shiny, and they make me smile. There's an interesting sun star symbol thing in the bottom right. I guess that is the flag or something for something. I guess we're gonna find out. All these things we get to find out. I snorted. See you in a bit, Sharpie. Yay, black screen with hand cursor. And oh, wait. Oh, different cursor. Oh, back to hand cursor.
Aora. A world where mortals live, die, and are reborn through the turning of the wheel. The cycle of reincarnation watched over by the gods, and made possible through pillars of a mystical substance known as Audra. 5 years ago, you traveled from your home to the Deerwood, a nation that had waged war against the incarnated god of light, Aethys, resulting in his destruction. The country suffered from a plague of hollowborn, infants born without souls, that many believed was punishment for killing a god. In an ancient, secluded ruin, you witnessed a secret ritual that inadvertently transformed you into a watcher. One who can see and speak with souls. The ritual also gave you horrible visions, waking nightmares of a past life that threatened your sanity. To put them to rest, you pursued the man who had led the ritual, a seemingly immortal agent of the gods, known as Theos Ix Arcanon. With divine assistance, you confronted and defeated Theos, ending your visions and resolving the Hollowborn crisis. In so doing, you also learned the great secret that Theos had protected. That the ancient empire of Anguith had transformed themselves into gods. Your visions finally put to rest, you retired to the castle of Cadnua, built atop a massive statue of pure Audra, where you ruled in relative peace and prosperity.
Thank you, disembodied voice. That was awesome. Next. Ooh, it's a book.
Made a nice story. You fixing up that old keep? Lifting the curse? Must have told it 100 times. But something got to gnawing at me. You're thinking the spirits there weren't really at rest. But maybe the gods weren't finished with us.
Purple stuff is happening. Oh.
I used to dream that when
that
my
hand just
God
came out of
back,
nowhere. Actually, I guess it came out of the ground. Hey, Grimtides.
Last the troubled dreams. Sooner or later, we all have to wake up.
There's no such thing as being late to my stream. Me being late to my stream, that's such a thing. The end of my stream should have been almost an hour, a little less than an hour ago. But I just got started like 15 minutes ago. Didn't have a very good morning, but I'm feeling much better today.
And so you wake to a sleepless world. The in-between of life and death.
More purple stuff.
Follow your memories. You have been here before.
Ooh, I've got my move cursor, so I can actually. Oh, I can move. I'm moving on the purple stuff. All right, let me go check one thing real quick. I may not have tweeted this out. Let me go actually tweet the things and stuff. Let's see. Let's go to Twitter. No, that's not the button I wanted to press. I wanted to press this button. Thank you. Tweet. Alright. We are streaming some Pillars of Eternity Two. Over at Twitch. Excuse me. Saph.link/Twitch. Tweet. Tweedledee Tweedledum. Notifications, here I come. Lucky, we're back. Thank you, Grimtides. I just didn't know if people wanted to see me play something besides Minecraft, because I sit there and I look at all the analytics for YouTube and my Thaumcraft videos. I'm all giddy about the videos. Alright, my Thaumcraft videos get like almost in the triple digits of views, while everything else gets 5. Well, it's not that bad, but it's similar. Yeah, no, I'm trying to be not just Minecraft, and I think that's what I'm going to end up doing with the streams, is doing mostly everything else. You have seen past the shroud. You are a watcher now, and a watcher you will stay. What if I want to walk this way, then? The thing was walking that way. I don't want to walk that way. Now you've made me want to walk in the opposite direction. Hey, Medea! How are you? I've seen you on Twitter quite a bit, but I haven't seen you in a stream in a while. I don't think. I may also just have a bad memory. That kind of thing happens. Alright, so walking left didn't do anything, so I'm going to start walking on the purple stuff to the right and follow the little shadowy. My shadow's following that shadow. So my shadow's more blurry.
See souls, knows their pasts,
I
and
see things.
souls see them back.
I don't think this is 3D. I think it's the what, 2.5D or whatever, the like it normally is. I don't know. We shall find out, I guess. Can I turn the screen? I'm not. Doesn't seem to be at the moment. Doesn't mean anything. And even if I could, that doesn't necessarily mean it's 3D.
A dubious honor, inheriting a fortress both broken and cursed.
So I'm just walking along with these shadows of souls. I am doing good, Medea. And I'm glad you were able to catch one of the streams too. Normally I stream from 11 to 3. So I'm like an hour past my normal time starting.
Power, a rewarder of good deeds and punisher of the wicked.
But how are you doing, Medea?
The gods aren't real, but something else entirely. Something created by people.
Now this, if I'm correct, it could have imported like a saved game from the original Pillars of Eternity, but I don't have that installed, and I never finished it. At some point I actually need to finish it, but I'm going to have a hard time getting myself to do so now that 2 is out.
That their comprehension is beyond you?
Because I've read so many, like, just about the fact that the game itself is better. The gameplay. So when you hear something like that, you go, well, then there's no reason for me to go play 1, because the gameplay is not going to be as good.
Let the world see. Let them decide what to do.
Even if it was a really good game, you know? Oh, looks like I'm about to be foofed. Do I get foofed?
The wheel has turned
I got foofed.
again, Watcher. Come.
I got foofed. To the purple. This is very, as Grimtide said, trippy. Hey, my wife's home. Welcome home. Yay for loading screen. If I tried to yell at her now, she wouldn't hear me, so I'll tell her you said hi later. Oh, wait, let me mute the microphone real quick.
Shares this strange floating platform with you. His face is creased by so many wrinkles that his features lie buried amid shadowy pockets of skin. Still, the dwarf's well-practiced habits have left telltale tracks of a welcoming rictus across his visage.
Okay.
You can see his smile coming before it blooms, reshaping the dwarf's face from a hanging sack of flesh into something resembling an oddly carved, merry gourd, replete with unhealthy bumps and discolored splotches.
Okay, the writing is very interesting, and that particular vision is just kind of freaky. What they have presented, I understand that that's not exactly... and dialogue. Alright, is there anything interesting in this green stuff? No. There's this interesting gold pattern. Can I talk? Yes, I can talk to the person.
The creases of the dwarf's face tighten into a smile as he gives you a courteous nod.
And he's still point. I can zoom in. Okay, let's just take a moment to, because I know that like a lot of the, basically it's like 3D / 2.5D or whatever it is, whatever graphical engine it is. I know that it is overlaid on top of hand-painted backgrounds. So it is very interesting to take a look at those backgrounds. I mean, this is very pretty. I like it. The game is looking really nice. Yeah, it does look like Tides of Numenera, which I still don't own and really want to at some point. I really want to play that one. Do you have it? Is that one any good? One of my first gaming experiences other than... Yes, I was around when Wolfenstein 3D showed up. But, other than games like that, and in television and things like that, she just told me to sit. Tutorials! I can view a tutorial on how to interact. But my first, I sat down and played it for hours kind of game, beside, on a PC, was Baldur's Gate. So it was this kind of game. And good about it being Planescapey. The original Planescape Torment was really good. I didn't click on the mahjong table. I mean, I clicked on the mahjong table instead of the chair. Right. I can talk to him again, or I can kind of talk to her.
Sit, please.
She really wants me to sit. Let's zoom in so we can see this conversation. Is it going to be the red pill or the blue pill? Sorry, I couldn't help myself. That's what
Thank you for
it
joining
looks
us,
like.
Watcher of Cadnua.
The gaunt woman seated at the table is clad in time-worn black armor that seems too massive for her to move in. A pale, slender neck rises from the gorget, topped by a hollow face. The milky skin stretched across it is delicate and translucent, like parchment that has been scraped clean too many times.
The writing is amazing. So
She's
I'm enjoying that.
with the arrangement of cards on the table between you. With each movement, her armor squeaks and groans as though bearing an incredible weight. She places a final card, gives a nod of satisfaction, and raises her eyes to meet yours.
Okay, the awesome writing and the cards on the table are like giving me a flashback of Cultist Simulator.
Your brush with the divine has drained you of your powers, fractured your memories. Look upon these cards. They represent the courses of your life. You alone know best how they flowed. Arrange them to fit what you remember.
Examine the cards to choose your legacy. Hey, these aren't cards. See, I could import a Pillars of Eternity 1 save. I do not have such a thing at this point in time. Never played it enough. So what do we got here? We've got our histories, our Pillars of Eternity 1 histories. So in there, we return to lost hollowbone souls to the Deerwood's children. We returned it to the wheel. Use the souls to strengthen the Deerwood as you had pledged to Galawain. Most other choices were made to strengthen you and your allies while punishing and weakening your enemies. See, how would I have played Pillars of Eternity 1? You were kind and merciful to people you encountered, sympathetic to their pain, and charitable those who needed help. That sounds like the way I kind of normally play. Most other choices were judicious and balanced, tempered by rational thought and fairness rather than sympathy or emotion. Sometimes I play that way too. This one I don't think would have fit me. Hey, thanks for the follow, Game and Lift. Let's see. You consigned the souls of the Hollowborn to oblivion as you had pledged to Rimmergand. You left a wake of physical destruction and spiritual annihilation wherever you went, seeking to bring a final end to all things. It sounds like a way I'd want to go back and play it just for fun. Because I didn't know that was an option. It is going good, Game and Lift. How's it going for you? So you pledged to consign the souls of Hollowborn to oblivion, but you ultimately gave the souls to Mordecai. Supported maintaining the god's secret as well as your own, and then everything bad. You did everything wrong. You pledged to do the bidding of every god and then scattered the souls of the Hollowborn to a random location. You got every companion killed. You got the worst outcome for every quest. If there is a mistake you could have made while still resolving the Hollowborn crisis, you made it. Not suggested for new players. That sounds like something I would have done. I am actually kind of leaning towards... I started off bad but went good. Or fair and balanced. You saw my Twitter post. Is there another name I would know you by? Or am I just... my memory just being really bad today? So what do y'all think? Should I go for the goody two shoes, the fair and balanced, or the... I played kind of bad, but went towards the good in the end. You can give up now, Grimtides. You've done well some, and you haven't made it to welcome yet. Even you can't believe you type for a living. You're not going to say what, Sharpie? Come on, say it. I know you don't. I know you think that you're going to cause my death, but I want to hear what you think anyway. Come on. This is why I'm here. This is why I'm streaming. I want feedback. I want people to talk to me. Fair and balanced. You like fair and balanced. Okay. All your base will belong to us. That's not one of the options up here, just to let you know, Game and Lift. The only one that's truly challenging is Everything Bad, and I'm not going that route at this moment. I might do that in a second playthrough. I don't think, I mean, like, let's see. I don't think they're going to change how tough the game is, except for this one. So I'm gonna go with the, you want to hear the grumbles? Of course you want to hear the grumbles. I'm going to go ahead and go with Fair and Balanced for now. And see if I can continue playing it that route here. So we're going to go with that one.
Does everything appear to be in order?
So I can either say, no, that's not... Well, yes, of course.
Welcome to the Beyond. I am Bareth. One half, anyway.
She points a finger in the direction of the dwarf who led you here. Though the movement is slight, her gauntlet squeaks like a rusty hinge. The dwarf's rictus returns as he nods in the woman's direction.
Okay.
Tell me, do you remember when we last met?
Let's see, what does this mean? This is a result of choices you made in Pillars of Eternity. I think so. I pledge myself to do your bidding in exchange for your aid. Sure.
And though you could have broken your pledge when you defeated Theos at Sun and Shadow, you did not. Admirable.
Thanks, Game and Lift. Thank you for saying that. And you have a good day at work. Hope to see you in further streams.
She delicately places a card on the table. A bell in a tower. Her fingertips slowly drag away from the card, faintly creaking as they retreat across the table.
You had need of the gods once before. Now it seems we have need of you. The being that occupied Odnua's statue beneath your castle was the dead god, Aothus. Of this we are certain. What we do not know is what his intentions are.
So let's get a little bit of background on Odnea. It was a powerful Ingwithan... All of these made-up terms are going to drive me insane. Ingwithan tyrant. He went mad after the death of his son Meros because he knew there were no gods to ensure he would be properly reincarnated. He dedicated his life to carving a massive statue of his son out of living Adra. I know they've said this, Adra. With the intention of drawing Meros' soul out of the beyond by force. He was defeated through the efforts of other Ingwithan tyrants who buried him with his work. In later centuries, colonists built a castle over the ruins and named it Caednua. Like the ruins themselves, Caednua was considered cursed, which is where the hand came from. Ha ha ha!
Though Aothus stole a large fragment of your soul, you were strong enough to survive the onslaught and enter the in-between.
Ooh, Aothus. Right, okay. In-between refers to the shadow world that souls briefly wander after death. Or it's, you know, that place from that TV show on Netflix.
You and he are still connected. He has chosen a body made of living Adra, perfused with the power of thousands of souls, including yours. It should be little difficulty for an experienced watcher to find him.
Am I dead? Why don't you just do it yourself? I'm not going anywhere near that thing again. Well, you know, we gotta go this route.
No, but neither is your body truly alive. Your lungs draw breath, your heart pumps blood, but your flesh is as soulless as a hollowborn. That is, until I return you.
I am an infant born without a soul. Okay.
She delicately places a card upright on the table. The art depicts souls flowing out of a pillar of Adra.
Adra. It's Adra. Well, I'd like to find him as much as you would. He destroyed my castle and killed who knows how many people around it. I've had enough of dealing with the gods. All of you. Why should I care about any of this? Then let's get on with it. It doesn't matter how much you threaten me. I'm not doing this.
I know.
One.
It is my business to know. 322 in Cadnua and your surrounding lands. Their souls remain in Aethys still. You have the power to save them. Serve me and I will return you to your body. Or don't, and return to the wheel.
Let's get on with it.
Good.
Of course we are. We don't want to return to the wheel. That's a really long book, and I'm having a hard time getting through the first couple of chapters, darn it.
Before you return to Aora as my herald, you must remember who you were. The last whisper of life in death.
For a moment, the sockets of her eyes darken, leaving the pits of a death's head gazing out at you.
Oh, that's awesome, Sharpie. I need somebody to try Destiny 2 with. I've played through it, or at least gotten through the parts where you become who you're going to become. It's as much as I'm going to say there. But I want to like actually try playing it with somebody. I've tried playing Warframe with people, but now I want to try that one.
When you can picture your own face, the Beyond will lead you back to your own kind, to the world of mortals.
Okay, so I need to picture my own face. Character creation, anybody? Yeah, that's what we're going for. The place of men in society varies from culture to culture. In all societies, there are exceptions to the rule, and men can be found in a wide variety of stations and professions. So we are going to go with male, because I normally play male. Let's see. What should I do? I have a couple of different characters that I normally play in role-playing games. I've got Saph. He is the wise old mage, or if there is no magic class, he's normally the old ranger from the woods. Then I've got Adiakar, which is normally the red-headed child of chaos. And his class depends on what's available. Then I've got Longner, who is normally a warrior-style, tank-style character. I've got Ariel, Nightblade. She is she's normally the rogue, the thief. So I could switch to female for her. She's normally nuts. She's kind of chaotic like Adiakar. Yeah, fair and balanced chaos is not necessarily going to work. Fair and balanced would probably fit Saph or Longner. And I like playing magic style classes if they are available. So I'm probably going to go with Saph. He doesn't have to be human. Let's see, what are we looking at here? We are going to want... Yeah, who is Saph going to be today? I actually wrote a short story about a lot of those characters a long time ago. It was called Pyramus and the Personidae. And the Personidae were all of the characters that I have played in the past. Could play Wide Eyes. Wide Eyes is an extremely neutral character. Godlike would fit for that. Talk about fair and balanced. He balances between evil and good. So... Bard class is amazing. That would be Proman. Promin. Promin. Anytime I played him in a role-playing game, he always got the spell rope trick, and he always used it to basically hover above the battle and write the song about it, and then would get involved when necessary. He was a very interesting character to play. He became one of my favorite NPCs whenever I was a dungeon master, because I didn't have to put him in the battle to make him an NPC. See, a godlike could be White Eyes, which is also a very magical character. What is Amawa? Oh, yeah, see, that would be a Longner character right there. +2 might. Burm. So what is Orlin? Orlin looks like it's some sort of goblin or something. Ooh, no. Let's see, minus might, +2 perception, +1 resolve. That would almost be my Night Rage character. Just, yeah. If I play a bard, I have to sing to you. Okay, so what do bards need? I mean, I could make this Promin, because Promin's a halfling, so this kind of has that whole concept of halfling right here. So I could make Promin. I don't know about the whole singing at you, but I think I'm gonna go with Promin. We're gonna do the bard thing. Why not? That sounds fun. Balanced and fair, Promin the bard, the cat bard. I like it. So let's go with class selection then. I'm hoping perception will be good for when Hearth Orlins attack a target that is also being threatened by a teammate, they convert some of their hits to crits. Wild Orlins are naturally sound of mind and gain resistance towards resolve afflictions. I don't know, I kind of like the Wild Orlin. This could be interesting. Would you like to make a single class or multi-class characters? Just go with single class for now. I'm guessing Chanter is the bard character. I'm looking at what else we got. See, in every culture across Eora, there are chanters. Many historians consider chanters to be the most ancient workers of magic, their hallowed phrases stirring the collective memory of wayward souls around them, compelling them to generate magical effects in a kind of reenactment. In some societies, chanters from organized groups of storytellers and researchers form. But in most parts of the world, they are just a time-honored part of local folk traditions. And its support and crowd control makes sense. Preview ability tree. Sure. Let's play with this one. Next, attributes. Let's see. The Beckoners specialize in invocations to summon spirits from in between. They often come from cultures with a close connection. Invocations summon twice the number of creatures. Ooh, I like pet classes, so this might be interesting. Scald. They prefer to work their magic from the safety of the back lines. That would kind of fit Proman a little bit more, but and Troubadour, Masters of the Chant. I actually kind of like Beckoner. Let's go with Beckoner. Ding. Invocations. So is it? Am I choosing stuff now? Like I can choose one of these. Okay. Calls beyond the shroud and summons a phantom to fight for the party. Creates a thunderous explosion. See, I want summons 3 skeletons to fight for the party. I kind of like that too. So shall we go for phantom or skeletons? Because I want to summon right off the bat. That would be nice. Cast time is 6 seconds. Recovery time is 2 seconds. Range. Extremely loud. Extremely loud. Well, duh. Okay, I think we're gonna go with the Phantom, unless anybody has any other ideas. No, sneaky combat is not going to be my thing. Increases the stride and reflex of all allies. Tears at the life force of all enemies in the area of effect, dealing raw damage. If at least one enemy is affected, the chanter will restore some health as well. Ooh, I kind of like that. Reduces slashing and piercing damage of enemies in the area of effect. And emboldens allies in the area of effect, giving bonuses to fortitude and will. Let's start with some damage. Yeah, let's start with some damage. We're going to be able to summon a phantom and get some damage going. Points left. I'm guessing that this is, let's see, recommended for Chanter, highly recommended for Chanter, highly recommended for Chanter. So let's go let's at least make these match the highest I already have. Bring the might up 1. You know, I could just bump these all the way up. Get some 15s in the recommended ones. Sounds like a good idea. I'm not exactly a min-maxer or anything. I don't like doing that. I like role-playing, so I want to go with that. +1 resolve. Let's see, one of the most prominent. Marks the eastern edge of a known world. Legends. +1 dexterity. I don't know, where would Proman be from? No. Say that they came to their lands from the Deadfire archipelago. Can I be from? I mean, I can be from the place that I'm going to be doing most of my adventuring out here. Let's see. It's a mountainous region of a large northern island, renowned for its diversity of plant and animal life. Its weather is unpredictable. Its ecosystems vary dramatically from valley to valley. That also... I don't know if I like the plus might, but I do like the concept. But again, I'm not a min-maxer, so... I actually kind of like being from the Living Lands. It's wilder. Yeah, I'll still be bashing or shooting things. Yeah. This sounds like a wilder place that kind of matches this. Yeah, let's go with that. What is your job? What about Drifter? That kind of makes sense. Yep, we're gonna go with Drifter. That one was kind of easy. Available weapon types. Let's see. Firearms? I can shoot people. That sounds entertaining. Let's see. I don't think... No. I want... Yeah, I like the idea of the stiletto. I mean, I know I'm talking about doing magic here, but I do like the idea that he can physically do a few things. So what if I went with... up close and long range? Like, I could do the arquebus for, like, basically sniping kind of things. And then if they get too close, we pull out the stiletto. Because I can do this while my skeletons and stuff are attacking. Arquebus is shotgunny? Oh. What's this aimed shot? Yeah, see, they're far more accurate. That's what I thought. The blunderbuss is the shotgun. I mean, I could bow it up, but... No, he is wild. Bow would make more sense. Let's go ahead and bow it up instead. But I would rather... Yeah, the heavier draw feels better. See, they're accurate, +5 to accuracy. What about this one? No, not really. Okay, I'm looking for accuracy. So we're going to go with the hunting bow and the stiletto. I think that makes sense. I think that's going to do well. All right, let's go. Let's look at our portrait. Okay. We're wearing that kind of wild look. So let's go with this one for right now. Let's look at our colors. Should we match the saffron colors? Because we go with orange and blue. No, I think mechanism bows are don't exactly fit the wild nature. I may be wrong, but anything with a mechanism to it is not as useful in this case. I don't know. That's interesting. Like the skin is actually green. That's not what I was looking for, but it's very interesting. That's kind of cool. Now what if we made the hair green? No, I don't like that shade of green. I like that shade of green though. That's interesting. These are colors I'm not used to having access to, so it's very different. Let's try primary that way, secondary that way. Yeah, you can definitely make some strange characters in this one. Then I think I'm going to go with black as the main. And then a dark gray. No, it's gotta be a brown. It's gotta be a brown there too. Or not. It could be like that. You think you need to get this game? Yep, you can get this game. I like having the green in the hair, but I don't know if I like the green in the hair, if that makes any sense whatsoever. I don't know, it's like the shade of green is very off-putting. I could go full-on brown, maybe make the skin green. That's too lizard-like. Just go straight up brown. And then pull off a Robin Hood cloak. No. No, he definitely wouldn't wear white. Actually, let's try Proman colors. Kind of a brown and a blue. I know that's also saffron colors, but it actually makes sense because it's also Proman's colors. Ding, 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 ding. Nope, I actually like it the other way around. I like that dark with that kind of orangish, brownish color. Let's make it a little bit darker brown. That way it's not full-on orange looking. I am weird. The vest is not letting me color it. The vest itself is not letting me do anything. Yeah, it probably would have to be. It's the actual armor, not the underclothing. Okay, we're gonna go with this. The cheapest place to get it at this moment is on Fanatical. Fanatical. They actually have like 22% off. At least whenever I was looking at it yesterday. I use Fanatical all the time. They were a different name. They recently changed to Fanatical. But actually, yeah, they're pretty cool. Alright,
Let's go. You're mine.
no.
Finish them.
Onward! Kill them all!
Show them how it's done.
Take them down!
Stand together.
Attack!
To whispers and shadows. Yes, I shall lead us.
That's got the best tone to match them. At least that's the way it feels. Pose. Let's see. Roguish. Oh, what? No. Alright, you just go, girl. Even more, you just go, girl. No. Now his ears look like pigtails. Heroic. Average. Roguish makes sense, but I don't know if I would exactly call that roguish. I mean, I guess. Kinda. No, that just... No. We may just go average with them. I think that's what we're going to do. We're just going to go average. Sassy. No, it's not going to be sassy. Proman. Alright, we've got a Proman, first level chanter, class chanter. Let's see, we're like an hour into a stream and we've got the character done. Whew. Well, that's good, because sometimes it takes like 2-3 hours. Power source is spirits, race is Orlan, wild Orlan. Background is the living lands. Stats, health 50 of 50, accuracy, yeah, we're good. Attributes are fine. Abilities, we've got a stiletto, a hunting bow. We've got the ability to summon a phantom. What was this again? Oh yeah, a damage dealing thing, and then we can summon twice the number of creatures. So yay. Y'all really want sassy, huh? No, let's not start over. Where were we? Oh yeah. Okay, pose. What's that? Fine. I'm gonna go with chat. We're going to do sassy. Let's do sassy. He now has a sassy pose. Proman the sassy wildling that summons phantoms and stabs you with stilettos and other pointy objects like arrows.
Go forth now, Watcher, as my herald. Know that I do not give you this title lightly. When the time comes, you will have the power to reveal the souls that cling to you, to open the gateway from the in-between to the waking world. Find Aethys. Learn his plans. When I have cause to talk to you, I will summon you.
You shall speak when spoken to.
With a quick gesture of her hand, you feel a sharp pain in what would be your chest.
Ow.
The pain continues, intruding deeper into your soul. Looking down, you see a small lump of darkness roiling within you. The darkness lingers there, but the pain abates and fades entirely within the span of a few seconds.
A chime. Do not fear, Herald. It will not harm you unless you choose to cross me. I trust it will not come to that.
Her gauntleted hand gestures to the dwarf, hovering nearby.
Okay. So she has instilled something into me that states that I am not allowed to cross her.
The dwarf nods, contorts his face with his odd smile, and gestures to a new door.
Okay, well, thank you for the chime thing.
Time is not on your side, Watcher. I suggest you get on with the task at hand.
The creases of the dwarf's face tighten into a smile as he gives you a courteous nod.
It's not his fault that his sassy pose makes people forget how dangerous he is. Kill her, burn her with fire. Let's see. Save. I can't even save the game. yet. So, how about we don't do that yet? But she says I can't. That ominous word there, Grimtides. Yet. I'm guessing I could just hold it down and... No, can't do the hold down and follow thing. Okay. Fine. Can I do any kind of keyboard thing? WASD doesn't do anything. Okay, so it's all point and click, which is fine. That's how I was raised, was point and click. Thank you very much. Alright, is there like a... There is a button, or holding down tab does something. Holding down alt does nothing. Control, shift. Okay, so what about when I click here? Oh, is that my... That looks like that's my body. Goosebumps rise on Edgar's arms at your approach, but he seems he seems unaware of your presence. Okay. Oh, I can click on... You sense the steward's spirit in the bust, but she is unaware of you. Okay. And tab. Tab does show that as clickable. Okay. I did not see that the first time. Okay, well, that happened. Take this from the guy who nobly took on the whole first town in the first game. Okay. Hey, look. I'm sitting up. I have a body. Body time.
Return to your body feels like waking after a fitful drunken sleep. The rocking of the ship sends pain jolting through your limbs. Crashing waves hammer inside your skull.
Hey, suddenly getting all the filling in your body makes you actually have filling in your body. Who'd have thunk?
Adair watches over your body with a glazed look, taking long, even tokes from his pipe. At the first movement of your chest, he starts. His gasp, mid-puff, sends him coughing and straining for breath.
Hi, person, I am suddenly alive. Doesn't that make you feel wonderful?
No, there's no way. You're awake. What are you doing awake? How are you feeling?
Well, I can't do this thing. I can't do that thing. I can do this thing. This is a result of the choices I made in Pillars of Eternity that I didn't actually make because I haven't actually played the game, but I chose to start. Yeah. Alive? I'm in a lot of pain. Weak? I'm sure it'll pass. Who are you?
Me? You don't remember?
Adair points at his face, which he seems to be arranging into his most recognizable expression. Receiving no response, he shrugs.
I'm the captain of this boat, and I was real big back in Deerwood. Had this keep called Cadnua. I was famous.
You mean the one that had the fist like go up underneath it and destroy it and everything?
And I was what you'd call a watcher. I'd go around talking to dead folks and creeping out just about everyone who saw.
He holds up his hands with fingers curled to mimic claws.
You're just some farmer. Likes to follow me around. Take most of the beating for me when we get attacked.
That sounds not true.
Don't worry, it'll all come back.
See, that doesn't sound right to me. Wait, there we go.
Well, maybe it was you who was going around being a creepy watcher. I get mixed up easily. But that fortress was mine. I remember that.
Okay.
Anyway, you didn't answer my question. How you feeling?
Alive.
Alive's a big improvement.
I hate to cast a pall over your recovery, but I'm afraid I have some bad news for you.
Uh-oh.
The voice echoes from inside the bust. The remains of the steward of Cadnua.
Had Nua has been destroyed. Aethys possessed the statue of Maros Nua and rose from the ground, consuming the souls of all nearby. It is only by the exceptional strength of your soul that you survived. And even then, just barely.
I have a strong soul.
The further Aethys withdrew, the weaker you became.
Excuse me.
We chartered this ship and followed him to the Deadfire archipelago.
Marks the eastern edge of the known world. Okay.
I know not how, but it seems he has retained a piece of your soul, and proximity to it has brought you back.
I'm just going to remain silent.
Misfortunes brewing topside. Magrans fires the captain stirs.
An older man with ale-sour breath rubs his bloodshot eyes and stares at you.
Hi, how are you?
Engrim, the smell of drink on your breath could wake the very dead. Now what's this about?
Pirates. They're demanding parley with you, Captain.
So the stone statue can smell things. I like it.
I know this is asking a lot, but you better arm yourself and get on deck. Should be some gear in there.
He indicates a nearby wardrobe.
Okay, so we need to get some stuff and things. And what do we got over here? We got I guess that's a musical notes for the bard thing. Proman AI script is active. Crafting. We've got some weapon sets. We've got some items. We've got some first level invocation. Yeah.
Hearing all right. Gears in the wardrobe. Got no time to dally.
I have as much time as I feel like having. Jeez. We could just take all.
Now make some use of it.
Working on it. Equipping items. If you click on an item in your inventory to pick it up, you can place it in any blah. You can also double click. Okay. These sounds like normal tropes of games. So we've got some mail armor. We've got a Barath's Black Bell. What is this? It's a something. It's not something I can, like... I guess it's... Oh, it's a quick item? Okay. Let's see, I can have the bow on. Can I also have the dagger on at the same time? Yes, I can. Oh, the stiletto. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and get out of this.
The pirates of Deadfire are notorious. I suggest you deal with them quickly.
I'm going to attempt to do so. Use your watcher's power to gaze through your target's eyes deep into their soul, temporarily frightening them. We've got some prepared chant. We don't have... There's a chant. Rapid shot. Okay, and we can switch over to our... This one.
If we don't get out there now, we'll have lost by the time we do.
Okay, stop it. Leave me alone. I'm figuring things out because I'm allowed. Darn it. Alright, I'm out here now. I should have saved the game first. Okay, I'm out in the blackness now. I should have saved the game first. Oh, the stars actually dim and stuff. I didn't even notice that. It gives me something to stare at while I wait. It's not very entertaining, though. Hey, it's a... Yeah, them load times.
Well, what have we here? A little sloop? Lost and alone in the storm?
Pirate of old would enjoy this. A surly, brutish-looking captain stands stiff-backed before his crew. He scowls as he assesses you, his hair whipping about his ears in the wind.
I'll be taking your ship now.
Yeah, the rain... Look at that water. It's very pretty.
Especially if you do.
Well, at least he asked.
I guess.
I am a gentleman of fortune.
Captain shrugs in a sheeting rain before pinning you with a slow, murderous
Give her
grin.
up easy, and I'll see you get a swift death. It'll be bloody and agonizing, sure. But at least it'll be quick.
Let's see, I don't have any quarrel with you. Why do you want my ship? Pirates! Wait, no, that's more like pirates? The storm's pretty loud. Did you say you're surrendering? How strange. I'm going to mount your skull in my cabin. I like that one. It's not something Proman would say, but I like it. Make a rude hand gesture attack. Fire all cannons. Aim at the mouthy. Hey Pops, how you doing? I got two in there that I really like. I like the storm's pretty loud. Did you say you're surrendering? How strange. And fire all cannons. Aim at the mouthy one. I like both of those. I mean, just because Proman would be, or I'm supposed to play it kind of fair and balanced, doesn't mean that I can't be mouthy. Oh wait, no, then I wouldn't want to aim at the mouthy one at that point, would I? But this one doesn't actually attack. I really like this one. Well, I haven't exactly... this stream is actually really late, Pops. So, I'm glad you're able to catch it. You know what? Let's fire all cannons. Aim at the mouthy one.
Now you're getting it. Listen up, mates. I'm off to spear me a bigger fish. One with sharper teeth like. I'm trusting you lot not to cock this up. Don't damage the sloop when you take it.
So he's leaving.
Play with the crew if you'd like, but don't bring me any prisoners. None that are alive.
You heard, bandwidth!
Alright. So I paused the game with spacebar because of course it didn't tell me to do that. Let's see. Not enough phrases. So how do I gather phrases? Use your... Can edit chants. Okay, this is going to get very interesting. Clicking on their hotbar will allow you to create chants. Chants are the battle songs chanters use to strengthen their friends. Clicking on a chant will show the phrases it uses. Phrases selected on the left panel will be added to the selected chant. To remove a phrase, just blah blah blah. Okay. So basically I can like move over here. Actually, no, I'm right. That should be good enough. Yeah, so how do I actually...
After him!
Alright, I need to chant. Am I chanting? I think I'm chanting. And you can select the button in the lower center of the screen to put the cursor into the attack state. Alright. So I can attack somebody. Like the pirate.
Defend the ship!
Except I am half dead. Let's see, and I'm also kind of close. So let's try stiletto, maybe? Why am I suddenly... Seems like I have an AI of some kind going on here.
Storm's picking up! Take cover!
Yay, we won! You've defeated the pirates, but you're not out of trouble yet. The storm picks up, lashing your ship and driving you dangerously close to a rocky shore. The Defiant's crew hurries to reduce sail and batten down the hatches. They work quickly, but the ship is still listing heavily. Just then, a loose crate tumbles towards you, gathering speed on the rain-slicked deck. It misses you, but knocks Chit, one of your deckhands, off his feet. The Defiant heaves. Chet pitches over the side. He grabs onto the rail, but his fingers are slipping. He cries out for help. Meanwhile, the runaway crate totters on the edge of the deck, ready to plunge overboard. You recognize the symbol on the front and realize it likely contains the salvage from Zaid Noir, your keep. So do I rescue the person, or do I rescue the crate? Alright, game, you're already being mean to me. You have just put me in the hero's dilemma, except it's not two people, it's a person and some stuff. And I know what I'm supposed to choose. I'm supposed to choose the person, but the stuff may have something important in it that will cause me to save like 20 people later. And if it has something that's going to cause me to save like 20 people later, then it's more important than the person. Alright, Chet. You're lucky I'm being nice today. You grab Chet's arm just as his grip fails. For a tense moment, he hangs suspended over the roiling sea. Then with a mighty tug from the little cat dude, you pull him back onto the deck. You hear a heavy splash. The crate from Zaid Noir is gone. Chet, meanwhile, nods in gratitude and hurries to his station. Meanwhile, the storm has nearly driven you ashore. Hey, that dude needs to put some pants on. A flash of lightning reveals a treacherous coastline and Eothas striding into the distance. The lookout barely has time to shout a warning before the Defiant runs aground. Puts pants on. The impact hurls you from the deck and into a froth of waves, bodies, and splintering debris. You struggle toward the beach just ahead, even as the surf tugs you toward the open sea. You kick and paddle with all your might, until at last you feel sand between your fingers. Pulling yourself ashore, you collapse. Reflex is one of the 4 defenses. The others are deflection, fortitude, and will. It opposes most area targeting attacks that cause damage or grab at characters such as Fireball, Tanglefoot, or a dragon's breath. So there's dragons. Of course there's dragons. I mean, it looks like there's a huge octopus too. It's the Kraken. Okay, sorry. So how's chat doing? View quest new quest stranded. Seek out a means of repairing your ship. Also new quest to hunt a god. Explore the island.
Sleep so far on this trip. I'd awoke you, but you look so peaceful with your face in the sand.
Runs his fingers through his hair and removes a strand of seaweed he finds lodged there. He examines it closely and then tosses it onto the sand. Thank you. Thank you for allowing me to keep my face in the sand. It is such a nice thing for you to do. It has probably given me a much better complexion than I had about 5 minutes ago. So you're awesome.
If you're worried about the ship, you can stop worrying. It's wrecked right over there.
Points out the Defiant, despite it being difficult to miss from your vantage point. Kind of lurking, you're packing up to go home. I'm hoping that's a good thing.
So far, it's just you and me and the chair lady over there.
And the chair lady, which one? Nods toward something further up the beach.
It's a relief to see you awake, my lord. I worried you were in for another long sleep.
Your steward appears to be lodged between some rocks. Despite this, her tone is warmly cheerful. Let's see. What happened? Where are we? I hate boats. Let's go with I hate boats. I like it.
Shh. It's right behind you.
Unfortunately, I believe we'll be needing the Defiant yet. Unless you mean to settle down on the island for good.
Yay for done working for the day, Sharpie.
Well, there's a thought.
Alright, so let's get going. What do we do now? Can we patch up the ship? Any help here, Barath? And then if I was a priest of Barath, I could do things. But I'm not a priest of Barath.
I'm afraid I won't be much assistance in that regard. And not to doubt Master Adair's capacity, but even he would need supplies.
That's true. Steak, especially.
He's a hungry man.
Patching the hull is only the start. You're going to need help getting the Defiant out to sea again. And a crew, for that matter.
What happened to my crew? Is that them all dead all over the beach? Okay.
See about the other survivors. And somehow we gotta get the ship repaired. I don't want to be paddling out of here on a salvage raft.
For now, I'd say your best bet is to find some sign of civilization. If nothing else, we may be able to hire on a shipwright.
Okay.
My lord, if it is not too taxing, could you explain how it came to pass that you were returned to us?
Here are the things that I can do. I can say my soul passed into the beyond and Barath gave me a choice. Find Eothas or die. Barath has given me a sacred duty. I am to hunt Eothas for the other gods. It turns out the gods are too dumb to figure out what Eothas is doing, so they sent me back to figure it out. Squint dramatically while looking out at the ocean. And that is exactly what I am doing. I am squinting while looking out at my basement walls. I've returned as the Herald of Barath. I'm on a special mission to find Eothas and learn what his plans are. Seems as though my husband forgot he needs to pick me up. Okay. Well, don't do that again. I like the third one. I think I'm going to play Proman as Snarky. Fair and just, but snarky.
Could be they're just not dumb enough to get in Eothas' way up here.
A perilous endeavor indeed. Castle or no castle, you are still my lord, and I will aid you to the best of my ability.
Hey, I have a quest journal. If you are ever stuck, open it to review your notes. With the J. Maybe challenging until your character has achieved a higher level. A quest that is beyond your character's current level will be marked in your journal with 1, 2, or 3 skulls. One for every level. If a quest is more than 3 levels above your character's current level, then the skulls will appear red. Okay. I guess I should look at the interact thing. There. Interact done. Okay. Perilous endeavor indeed, blah, blah, blah.
Well, I suppose we better get a move on.
Let's go, or, Adir, I have to do this on my own. So I could leave him alone. Yeah, let's just bring him with us. Choose the single class or multi-class for this companion. This choice cannot be changed later. Alright, so we've got ourselves a bard at the moment. So we need a fighter, or a rogue, or a swashbuckler, which is a fighter plus a rogue. I know that it says multi-class characters are not recommended for new players. I'm not exactly a new player to role-playing games. I'm a new player to this particular one. I can figure it out, though. And I like the idea of making him a swashbuckler because he seems to be a swashbuckler. It just seems to be the thing he should be. Does that make sense? That makes sense. Makes sense if he's a swashbuckler. Or possibly a fighter. I don't think he's full-on rogue. He does not look like he's a full-on rogue. He looks like he's beefed up a little bit. So therefore he needs to be a fighter or a swashbuckler. I think I'm going to go with swashbuckler. Does chat have any recommendations? Should he be a fighter or a swashbuckler? One of those two. Sharpie says, nope, I'm not doing it. It's not me. Nope, I'm not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. You're gonna die. You're gonna die, and you're gonna die horribly if I tell you anything whatsoever. So therefore, I am not doing it. As that was going on in your brain for those, few seconds. Fine. I am going to make him a swashbuckler with no input from chat whatsoever. Blink. He is now a swashbuckler. And his, the party AI is still active. I've got that one, and I've got that one, and I can do things and stuff. Yep, you sounded just like me. Something tells me that is not true.
Indeed.
But okay. Alright,
as you like.
So many souls lost. Surely someone else survived.
I forgot that I actually gave him a voice. It's like, where was it again? Come on, say things. You're not saying anything.
I shall make it so.
I shall make it so. Can I have that kind of... It's a corpse. What do we got? Dagger. Hey, there's somebody talking over there. Then I'll go this way.
As you like.
As you like. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it all night long. Alright, wand. Potion of minor healing and copper panned. Unfit for melee. -5 reflection can buy melee. Okay, we'll just take all the things. What are you? You are a spirit thing that I can see.
Hope the rest of those sodden bastards made it.
I hope they did too. Why are you talking in an extremely southern accent, Ghost?
At least my leg don't hurt anymore.
I mean, come on, that is Southern Belle.
Hey, I'm see-through.
I like it. I'm see-through.
Hope the rest of those sodden bastards made it.
You got stuff on you. Some ale and some copper. Okay, we're taking your stuff. Wait, that's right. I should be able to hold down tab and actually see the things I can click on.
As you like.
Small shield. Alright. Anything else I can click on over here? Let's go this way. What do we got over here? There's a box. I can't do anything with the box. Nothing. Can't do anything with the crate. We're not doing... What are you?
I shall make it so.
What are you? Blood moss. Oh, there's a person. It's an ingredient. Blood moss is an ingredient. Please, or select that in the part to see. Okay. Who are you? You are Eld Ingram. I don't know who... wait. Let's not go to Eld Ingram just yet. Let's hit escape and let's hit save game. We are going to save the game. The game is now saved. Now we can go do things. And not worry about stuff.
Magrin, here. My flame burns yet.
Okay. Why are you just standing around? Can I make you do... What if I want to make him do things?
See why not.
Okay, you come this way. Can I do this? Can I hold down shift and do this?
Sure.
Yes, I can move the entire party at once. Yay. Is there like a button for that? Select all. Alright, so I can select one, and then I can just hit here to select all. I can do this to cancel the things. I can do this to change formation, rest or wait, stealth, inventory. Are you smoking your pipe? Fine, smoke your pipe. This is 3D, by the way. It is not... I think the landscape is isometric, but the people are 3D. I can click on that thing.
As you like.
I can click on the barrel. There's some rice. I have rice.
I shall make it so.
We got fire, kelp, and water. Take all.
As you like.
We got some lockpicks and some rope and grappling hook. Ooh. We're gonna do some climbing. I wanna do some climbing.
I shall.
Principe hat and some leather armor.
So, as you like.
What's over here? What are you? You are spire sponges. Okay. Let's click on the ship here. What are we doing? That is entering the ship. The Defiant is looking far worse for wear after its unexpected landfall. The hull has splintered in several places along the keel, while the tattered sails stand as evidence of your battle with the pirates. The deck of the Defiant is well out of reach from here. The ship groans like a beached whale each time the waves roll in, but it doesn't seem to be listing further. You may be able to climb up. So, using athletics, I can scale the hull by hand. I can use the grappling hook and use my grappling hook. Or I can stay put for now. Why don't we use the grappling hook? I like being able to use things like that. One good throw and the hook sails up and over the rail, catching firmly. A few tugs suggest that the grappling hook should hold fast. So should we use that to climb? Sure. The rope makes the ascent considerably easier, and you soon find yourself climbing up over the rail. Yay, I did the thing! Now I can click on it. Let's stay put. That's not what I meant. Thank you. Let's go talk to Irina.
You're looking better, Casita. That, or I'm worse off than I thought.
Sheen of sweat on her brow, and the wand cast to her features belies Irina's casual greeting. Okay.
It's my leg, Matico. It hurts even worse than it looks.
Bears a bloody gouge along the length of her shin, and the swelling around her knee suggests a nasty break. And thank you so much for that. The problem, and here's an aside real quick. The problem with diabetic neuropathy is it is a nerve-based pain, okay? And sympathetic pains are nerve-based pains. So when you already have a pain like diabetic neuropathy going on, and then you suddenly get a sympathy pain, which feels very similar to, you know how if you sneeze and suddenly your entire body hurts for a few seconds? Or like a split second? Sometimes that happens. Well, that pain is what my sympathy pains feels like. But you multiply that by about 10 because of the diabetic neuropathy. So therefore, from my knees down, it's like 10 times the amount of pain. So just reading that caused me to feel pain. So I am suffering for my art. Thank you very much. Okay, let's continue. What happened? Have you seen anyone else? And I'll be back. What happened?
I was a stubborn Postanaga. I was trying to fasten this mess down when we struck shore. Barrel rolled right over my leg. Everything we've been through, and I'm nearly done in by a cask of rum.
Have you seen
Funny
anyone
thing,
else?
it's hard to see much from the underside of a barrel.
This is true. I can't help you with survival. I can't help you with might. I can't help you with athletics. So leave. I'll be back.
Yeah.
Or is he? Are you stronger? They don't know what you look like. What do you look like? Character sheet. You'll have some decent might. He can do it.
If you get a chance, Casita, I'm not going anywhere. It's my leg, Matico. It hurts even worse than it looks.
Alright, so he's not strong. He should be strong enough. Patch, but you'll have to stealthily.
I wasn't planning on going for a run, Casita. It still hurts, but I can manage from here. Agrasima.
A valiant expression of gratitude. Okay.
Have you found any of the others yet? I'll start a fire. If any of the others are out there, hopefully they'll see it and turn up.
Yay, I did a thing. Alright, let's select everybody. And can we do anything else here? I can't even go up there. I mean, I can't. There's nothing. I went on this ship to help her and that's it. So now we leave. Climb down. Why is that? Okay. I've already done that. I've already done that. What about over here? Can we go?
Suey.
Oh!
Suey.
Combat attack results. All characters in the game have 4 defenses against attacks. Yes, we know this. Attack roll is a random number between 1 and 100 to which is added blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. We're talking about attacking here. Okay, good. We've got that going on. Let's switch you over to the bow and have you attack. And what do you got? You've also got a bow. We can switch you to a bow and attack. So, bow. Okay, it took y'all forever to actually take the shot. So you kind of suck. Let's switch you back over to stiletto and let's have you attack, and you should already be doing that. Okay, you killed it. We're good now.
Indeed.
We're no longer chanting. Alright. Let's see, do we have a map? Yes, we do. Cool. Hey, the fire's been set up. Oh, wait. I can talk to this person.
Fancy seeing you here.
It's a dead sailor. Spirit's voice warps and shifts, muted as if by a great distance. Even so, he grins brightly at you.
I can't see much of anything, really, apart from you. Just endless gray. What happened?
The ship ran aground in the storm. You died. I'm afraid you didn't make it. Shoo. Go towards the light and all that. You didn't make it, you idiot. You're dead. Proman. Shoo. Go toward the light and all that stuff.
I don't see any light, Captain. Just you. Is there supposed to be a light?
Spirit raises a hand over his eyes, peering out to the in-between. I have gained a reputation in a disposition. Dispositions represent how people perceive my personality throughout the world. Even seemingly nasty reputations will be favored by some people. So nothing is good or bad. So we can go into difficulty settings and show personality reputation. Okay. Barath charged me with guiding souls to the afterlife, so I suppose you're my responsibility now.
Oh. Suppose that sounds nice enough. I'll follow you then, shall I?
Come along then, or if you must.
Still seeing ghosts, huh? I suppose you're stuck with that.
Yes. I'm seeing ghosts. Alright, let's go look at difficulty. Let's show this. No. I still want to see if I actually But I want to know where, like, reputations. Watcher's reputation and dispositions are displayed on the reputation wheel. Okay. Disposition is clever. That's kind of the way I wanted to head, so we're good. We're doing fine. I like it. All right. You know what we're going to do? I have been live for about an hour and 40 minutes, but it's actually getting close to dinner time here. So I think I'm going to go ahead and call the stream, and we will continue this at another point. I might actually need to look into a few things about how to do certain things in this game. We shall see. But I think that is going to be it for this particular stream. Thanks everybody for showing up. Been enjoying talking to you and having fun with chat, and yes, all of that neat things. So y'all have a good night. Bye.